Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, on this episode of Bullet Points on this Saturday morning, we are going to hit on an article, an opinion piece out of Arizona. Now, this is a localized thing, so I'm not extrapolating this across every single state, of course, but the reason I want to bring it to you is I want to show you the ultimate vitriol, the anger that we are driving them to because our rights are growing. This is really important because when you start to see this level of condescension, this level of whataboutism, this level of really just vitriol, this is how you know you're making it. Because in this article, the opinion piece author actually likens the idea to guns to a piece of bread based on the idea of a tax break. It's a whole thing. I'm going to have everything linked in the description box below. If you want to read this to start your Saturday off right, that's what we're going to do. Small announcement, I'm going to have no videos tomorrow. On Easter Sunday, I'm not going to have a morning video or an evening video, but on that next Monday morning, we're going to come back and we are going to kick it. I'm just going to take that Sunday off. It's a religious holiday, so I hope you guys have a happy Easter. Now, let's get it. All right. So I have a small inclination that this has a small part of what to do with this article is based on. What you're seeing here is Arizona's election cycle for the Senate. Now, this is one of the states that we're going to focus on heavier as the year progresses because we have to flip this seat. This is a really big one, and we can. In fact, if you look at this polling data from 2021 all the way to January, end of January, you see a dramatic increase in the Republican candidate in the Senate in Arizona, like within the plus or minus margin of victory. Okay, and that's now. We're only in April, and it's only going to get even tighter and tighter and tighter, or even past them. Now, the Arizona legislature kind of extend their legislative session as long as they want, but it's slated for April 23rd, which is where this comes in. Do Arizona's GOP lawmakers have an annual gift for the gun lobby? Opinion. They've been busy pleasing the anti-abortion, anti-LGBTQ, anti-education, and anti-voting lobbies. Okay, that's a lot of lobbies. Will the gun lobby get a present? What do you think? Okay, so you can already tell by the tenor that where this is going to go. I know what you're thinking. I hope you don't. You're thinking, what about the gun lobby? When do they get their annual handout, their piece of legislative pie from the Republicans who control the Arizona legislature? So this is an immediate hit piece. But listen to where they go. I'm not going to go through all the bullet points. That's kind of asinine, but this is the part what's in our world. Okay? A Glock 9mm would be the same as the bread you eat. Well, that'd be crunchy. House Bill 2166, an offering to the organizations like the National Rifle Association, a national rights organization, keep that in mind, is working its way through the legislature in a manner that is almost under the radar, giving everything else that has gone on. So this is a tax break. Okay, this basically says we're not going to tax firearms or accessories. That's what it says. Okay, how that ties into a national rights organization, not exactly sure. Let's keep going. But the gun lobby is well entrenched within the governing party and determined to expand even further the number and availability of weapons in Arizona. How will this do that? All you're doing is reducing the taxes. It's a tax break. That's it. HB 2166 could help. And it's not the only legislation being served up the gun industry and its lobbyists. One gift almost never seems to be enough. If approved, this particular bill would exempt firearms from state sales tax. Oh my gosh, aghast. Clutch my pearls. Placing them in the same category as groceries and prescription medications. The bread you eat in a Glock 9mm. Same thing. Okay. Wow. Other accoutrements like gun safes and gun locks also would not be taxed. And that's a problem. See, the reason I'm bringing this to you in this format is understand we went through an entire 4-month cycle in the beginning of this year of saying that gun safes were mandatory. Gun storage laws were required. Well, in this legislation from Republicans saying, hey, why don't we not tax gun safes? You can't do that. That's a gift to the gun lobby. What do you want? What do you want to do? Give them all the good things? Do you see how stupid it is? On one hand, they want the gun control safe laws. On the other hand, they want no tax breaks to acquire those things for cheaper, opening up to more Arizonians or Americans, if you extrapolate this out. This is so... Other accoutrements like gun safes and gun locks will also not be taxed. That's terrible! And here's how this wraps up. Universal background checks that would close the gun show loophole? No. This. Gun show loophole doesn't exist. Stop that. A law that would mean essentially that a firearm would, for tax purposes, be considered a necessity like the food you eat. It's not like the food you eat. All this is a tax break on a firearm purchase and safes and things of that nature. It's just a tax break. It doesn't mean that more guns will be sold across the board. Doesn't need a proliferation of firearms on the streets. Doesn't mean the NRA goes, yeah, get a cut. It means nothing. It means that you're lowering the taxes across the board. But if you look at the anger and you look at the tone and the tenor of this article, you can see it probably has something to do with the fact they don't have power, it's going against their will, and the Senate race there in Arizona is trending away from their candidate. And it is going to flip if we have anything to say about it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. I'm Braden. See you later.